Hi folks, I'm Dr. David Morris with Magnolia Medical Center, here to give you another video about your health. We are going to be doing a number of videos about this subject, okay, the adrenal glands, and specifically cortisol. This is a big, important hormone. It's a big subject, and we're going to cover it over a series of videos. Today, we're going to talk about the beginnings of this. Cortisol, is it your friend or is it your enemy? Okay, so we're going to give you an example of how cortisol can be your friend. Why you need this, why it's so important to have your adrenal glands functioning well. So, imagine you're at home and you're watching your son play out in the backyard and the neighbor's dog comes over and starts attacking your child. Okay? God forbid that would happen, but we need your cortisol glands to function at that time because they're going to kick in that fight or flight response so that you can go out and handle that situation. So we need your body to do certain things. This is when this is your friend. We're not going to be worrying about whether you just had lunch and digesting that food or digesting breakfast. We're going to be worried about helping your son out. So that fight or flight response, not digestion. We're going to slow down the immune response, okay? We're not worried about fighting off infections at that time. Again, you're totally worried about what's happening in your backyard. Get out of that situation, resolve it, and be done with it. No immune system response is needed. Cortisol is going to make that happen. It's your friend in this case. We're going to raise your blood sugar very, very, very quickly. A part of your adrenal glands are actually made up of a bundle of nerves. So your brain sends a signal to those adrenal glands, and it says, adrenal glands, we need energy right now. So your adrenal glands kick in, release cortisol, and we increase sugar in your bloodstream to give you quick energy. Again, that's needed if we need to handle situations such as this, or you're getting mugged on the streets of New York or something. So we're going to increase stimulation of your heart muscle. We need your heart pumping more. We need more oxygen to your cells. And we need to be able to burn some fuel. We need quick energy. Again, needed. We're going to increase blood pressure. We want to increase blood pressure because that's going to help us get oxygenated, sugar-filled, fuel-filled blood to your tissues, specifically your muscles, so that we can get out of that situation. All right. We're going to shut down any of what's happening that's just completely unnecessary to handle what's going on. If you think through that, you'll understand why this can be your friend. Is if you had a situation like that, what would you want your body to focus on? We don't want feel-good chemicals for our brain being made in order to help us have, no depression. We want panic chemicals being made. Cortisol is going to help direct that. So cortisol can be really, really helpful in acute situations. Now, when is it not our friend? And we're going to do more videos on this. But understand, if this is happening all day long, every day, if this is happening when you get the IRS bill and you're doing your taxes, if this is happening in the morning and in the night when you're driving home from work and sitting in traffic for an hour, if this is happening because you have a poor relationship with your spouse or your kids are stressing you out, and this is happening non-stop, all day, every day, you have a jerk for a boss, okay, this cannot happen all day, every day, and you continue to remain healthy. So as we get more into what cortisol does, I hope you learn a lot about this. This is a key thing in order for you to be healthy, but it can be your friend, and it can also be your mortal enemy to have high levels of stress or inflammation in the body. So stay tuned for the next video on this. I hope you learned something today. Cortisol is not always bad for you. However, in today's day and age, let's face it, we're not running away from lions, and it's very rare that we're coming up with these stressful situations where we need this to happen. Yet it's happening all day long, every day, due to the chronic stresses that we have in our environment and inflammatory conditions that we have. I hope you learned something again. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We want to share this information and get it out there so that people can be healthier. I want to make this really understandable for you. So again, thanks for listening. I'm Dr. Morris with Magnolia Medical.